Alright, well this is my first attempt at really, well my second attempt actually, at really trying to record anything of any note. I'm using a game called Starcraft 2 just to test my ability to react to, well, the camstudio's really ability to react to what I'm doing, and I'm showing a replay actually of a game I played. So this is really just a test. I'm just trying to find out, you know, whether or not the studio is working or not. So let's see what the abilities of the studio are. And it's $300 to buy this product, this camstudio. So I'm probably not going to actually purchase it. I'll just use the free trial for a little while and test to see what that's like. So I'm gonna speed this game up because it's a 23-minute game. And we're not going to take that long. So I am watching, let's see, that's the other player, this is me, and I'm not a professional player. So there I go, I'm sending off a scout, very interesting. And what did I do there? Oh, I'm looking for him, but oh look, he wasn't here. Surprise! So I went off to go find him somewhere else. In the meantime, I believe he is sending a little observer to find me. It's actually an overlord. It's not really an observer. And he's pretty good about figuring out what to do. He's already got a spawn pool going on. I've already got one built. Going with the extractor now. Looks like I'm building a lot of work drones. He has no army yet to speak of, neither do I. And actually, if you want to see where we're at here, he does have a little army, a small one. And I've got a clean now attacking his overlord. And he's got several little creepy crawly guys that are going to come over and try to attack me. And at this point, I'm barely beating him in the worker drone race. So we'll see what happens here. He obviously has quite a few zerglings coming over, and I just have a few. I mean, I have 8. It's not a lot, so if he were to collide with me, I mean, he's just kind of hanging out, guarding his entrance. Really. Now I've got a roach warren going, so these are a little bit stronger units that we're going to see coming out. We've got more overlords. Overlords just enable you to have a higher population. Oh, and he's got one little guy who crawled in. That's interesting. So this is a game called Starcraft 2. Starcraft 2 is made by Blizzard. It's I think originally a British company. But this game is very popular in South Korea. So popular, in fact, that it has its own television channels. At any rate, here you can see I've got a few of these roaches. Roaches are, you know, an insect-like. I mean, the Zerg faction in this game is generally insectoid in nature. But I've got several little Zerglings and some of the more heftier roaches. Roaches have a distance that they can attack at something. They spit sort of an acid. And the Zerg faction in general seems to be modeled off after Alien. Those movies with Sigourney Weaver. Anyway, it looks like he's got some roaches and some Zerglings, and he's expanded. But, oh, I've expanded too. Just a little bit. When you have an army this size, you really ought to move out. But he's got some mutalisks, which are airborne units. I do have one anti-air turret, to protect myself. But it's not significant enough to hold off 5 mutalisks, I don't think. So, yeah, here's this little mutalisk army. There's only 5 of them, but that's enough to do quite a bit of damage. This is a queen, by the way. They increase the number of units you can produce at a time. They're produced from these little insect-like larvae. Larva. You know, is larvae the singular term? At any rate, so I tossed myself out another queen to get things going and to spread grief. Do what queens do. I do 1 corruptor here. Which is, that's okay. I mean, it has a purpose. I don't know what he's doing here, but he's obviously trying to grow. And not taking this area, which was more convenient for him to take. Now he's got lots of mutalisks. I think I lose this game. At any rate, this is how not to play. I'm playing poorly here. So now I've got a corruptor out here shooting this thing. I've got a bunch of zerglings and roaches. But he's got a whole bunch of mutalisks, so I don't know how I'm going to deal with this. I lose. I have to lose. There's no way I won this. Zerglings, lots of zerglings. So, zerglings are sort of the keystone piece of the Zerg army. You build a lot of them. They're very cheap, and they kind of move quickly and swarm over a lot of things. So here we have, you know, basically what your base looks like is your hive. Your hive is the only location to build units. The Zerg faction is different from the, say, Terran or Protoss factions because you only have the one place to build units, the one building. So generally you rely on other things. So here I'm building a Broodlord. Now if he didn't have any air units, this would be fine. But he has a lot of air units, so I'm about to get my butt kicked. And these air units that he has can attack ground. The air units I have here can only attack air. This guy can only attack ground, this big Broodlord. And all my other units can only attack ground, so this is going to get kind of ridiculous really fast. He's probably going to beat me. In fact, he's probably just going to wipe me out. Yep, there he goes. He's moving out. He's got Hydralisks and Mutalisks. Hydralisks attack air and ground. Mutalisks attack air and ground. And he is going to destroy these things. And a smart thing for me to do is, of course, take out his ground units and go after his base. And he moves in after my base. Which was very smart of him. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I don't think it works. But there he goes, taking out his base. He is taking out my base very effectively. I don't know what I'm doing here. And now, I should probably move after his other base, but instead he's flying around, he's killing my people here. Very effective, very effective. Oh, I do have some anti-air towers coming in here, which should be helpful. Ah, yes. And now he's trapped. So he leaves. I think I refilled there. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I should have saved his name already. Because we'll be swamped. With this many, it's going to be hard to play. And there I go with the big anti-air situation going on here. And I am attacking his other base. And that's the end of his the base race there. He's dead. So that's how the game is played. I guess I did win. Huh. Interesting. Alright.